Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Mikolas. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
The 0-1. Now that's smacked to right center. Nuke ball calls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So digging in, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. In the air, left field. Walker hustling after it. That drops in, plays it on a hop. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Out there to center. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. Braves go down quickly here, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. Starting on the mound in this one, Ian Anderson.
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
Tommy Edman at the plate. The pitch. And a foul ball. Here comes the pitch.
That's a ball.
Bounce to the right. Albies tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. There's a strike. The pitch. Fought off foul. Misses outside, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That just misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. Little surprising you didn't try for two.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball popped up. And a base hit right there. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. So here's Murphy now. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to second for one. On to Goldschmidt. That's two.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and a run is in to score.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Orlando Arcia. On the ground. They take the force out. That's the third out. So it's one run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Gorman.
The designated hitter.
And the right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jordan Walker.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First pitch just misses. They say it went.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Out to short, Arcia. Slings it across, and that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail here 1-0. Top half of the third inning, and now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a foul ball. Ozuna goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. 0-1 now.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard, that gets through.
The right fielder for 13, Ronald Acuna.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, that is such a tough play, but these guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. In the air, out towards left center, and it falls. Throw comes into third. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw into third. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And now it's going to be Austin Riley. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big time power. Now a fly ball to right center. Nootbaar puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 4.
No, that's the third run of the inning. These guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Here's Sean Murphy. He hit into a double play his first time up.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
That one hit to right. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs. On the ground, right side. Base hit and a run in to score. In there safely. And the lead is up to 5. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So it's a 4-run inning on 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 5 and the Cardinals ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That's in there. That's strike 1. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And a foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The pitch. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And Contreras is retired. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Dylan Carlson. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And down in order go the Cardinals. It's 5-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Orlando Arcia. Michaelis back to work. Hit weakly on the ground. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Up the middle. Boots it.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Ozuna around second, headed for third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Tag, safe at home. It's 6-0.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Miles Michaelis won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Lance Lynn gets handed the rock out of the pen. This is his 3rd time out this year. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris. Up the middle. Over to Goldie. 2 gone.
Played that ball perfectly and got the throw off across his body as well as anybody could have. Any slower, and that was probably a hit.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ground ball right side. Slings to first, and Albies is retired. That ends the frame. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We're midway in the fourth. Braves 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here comes Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. They say you win.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
That one off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Lars Nootbaar will hit next. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Next pitch is popped up. Riley makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, Paul.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering, and it just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Cardinals hitless so far in the game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Harris grabs it on the run. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
And the pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, left fielder, Jared Kellner.
Now, Jared Kellner.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
On a line, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 7-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
Orlando Arcia.
Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. That's out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Kellner hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time up.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
And that one is in for a strike. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, Singy, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. The Cards yet to pick up a hit here. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he's one of those players, if you're on the opposing team, you essentially say don't hit it to third. Don't even try to bunt it to third because you're going to be out. He is that prolific as a third baseman.
And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. He's 0 for 1.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call.
No, 1-0.
And that's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Fly ball to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that will end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. All set for the top of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar moves under it. And a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 13.
Here's Acuna now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. On the ground to third. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. There's a high chopper. Over to Goldie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And there's a strike.
You know, these Cardinals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Line drive. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1. Struck him out looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Carlson.
Man at first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Donovan at first, 1 gone. And now 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Hard ground ball, base knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And a pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
Lynn back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Lynn, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Matt Olson. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Albies makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stops. Second and third. Nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's a base hit as a run scores. Carlson fires it to the plate. In there. He scores. It's 9-0.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
New pitcher now, Zach Thompson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So up next, Sean Murphy. And fouled off. Kicks and fires. Grounder might be 2. Edman over to second on to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone. He blasts one out to right, his second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 10-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. New bar on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 10 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Bounced up the middle. Arcia. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Nolan Gorman, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. On the ground to third. Riley gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
now batting, the third baseman,
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That one down the line, sneaks through, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, left fielder, Jordan.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one lifted to left. Kelnick settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. The Cards leave one. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. And the batter now, Marcell Ozuna. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the act.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Andre Palante on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Line drive, hauls it in for the out. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carlson makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Acuna after it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In there for strike 1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Fouled off down the right side. Kicks and deals. Oh, he can't squeeze it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Swing and a foul straight back. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Oh, and 2 now. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the ninth, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That to right. Newt Barr on the move. He makes the grab. One away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Palante measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. That's a little bit low. Next pitch is popped up. Goldie makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy digs in now. That's in there. Strike one. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the left fielder, Jared Kellner. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left side. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
I'm sure he's happy with the automatic double, but you know he's wondering if it cost him an RBI right there. He put a great swing on it, drove it well, but a little bit of bad luck on the bounce. So now we'll see if they can get another 2-out hit and possibly drive in a pair.
Next to hit, Orlando Arcia. Now he breaks his bat. Over to Goldie. And that'll do it. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the ninth. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Edman. Aaron Bummer into the game.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one finds the zone. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
To second, there's one. How about that double play?
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Goldie stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Bummer deals. On the ground to the left. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, Jared Kelenic was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as Atlanta downed the Cardinals 11-0. The New York Yankees went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-2. The Minnesota Twins hit 3 long balls as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-4. Taj Bradley got his first career win as the Rays downed the Nationals 4-3. The Metropolitans took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-2. Brandon Williamson earned his first career big league win on the mound, helping the Reds down the Cubs 4-1. The Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-1. The San Diego Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-3. The Bo Sox tossed a combined 1-hitter as they sank the visiting Buccos 12-0. The Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 16-5. The Kansas City Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-3. Jake Myers had a total of 3 RBIs on the day, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 7-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Cleveland Guardians racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-5. Josh Rojas had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 6-4. The Rangers picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-5. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Matthew Liberatore. What do you have on him, Siggy?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Ready to go. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. The wide to kick the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
This one popped up. Edman makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That's ripped. Base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Edman, they get the force, and that is that. One left for Atlanta. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and on the mound in this one, Spencer Strider. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And down on strikes he goes, and one away.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Here's the 0-2. Right side. Acuna there. He's got it. 2 down. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. No score. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Marcell Ozuna stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Center field. Snags it on the run. 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Makes a nice running catch. And bottom half of inning number 2. And now here is Nolan Gorman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Righty delivers. Into center. Harris has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a swing and a miss. And a couple of quick outs. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Tyler Marcotte, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, on to the third inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one the other way. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Michael Busch next up for the Braves. And a base hit on a line. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Base hit into the outfield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Michael Harris. And ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Line drive. Ciani makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
2 on, 1 out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air out towards right center. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Here's Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. Line drive caught.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He flied out to the warning track in his first trip.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Here's a rocket out to left. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies, put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And now the lefty. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 4 and the Cardinals nothing. As we go to the last of the third, this is Dylan Carlson. Strider back to work. There's a strike. Strider in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting Michael Ciani. First offering misses the mark. And that's in there at the knees.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And a 1-1. And strike two.
2 strikes.
And now it's even up. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Herrera, 22 years old. And he was born in Panama. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Ciani stands at first with one out. Next one misses. And the count even 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna puts it away. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. And that's in there for strike one.
1-1.
And he flips the breaking ball in there or a changeup.
No ball, 2
Either
strikes.
one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was. He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Sends it across to first. And they get Edman for the out. Inning over. So one left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now Jared Kelenic. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
the count.
And it's 0-1. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the catcher.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So here's Murphy now. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Edman in position. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Michael Busch.
So digging in, Michael Busch. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
As his second hit of the day. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Over to Edman. What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Braves 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. The pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. And a strike in there. And 1-2.
It's a good take.
Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch just misses. Chris Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and then in 2022 an MVP. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. The pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch for the out. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Into center and a base hit. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matthew Liberatore done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Lance Lynn.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he...
Albies on the move. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Chop back up the middle. Over to Goldie. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
This one high in the air to left center. Carlson racing after it. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. Braves strand one. They lead 4-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now here is Nolan Arenado. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Popped up. Riley drifts towards it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next, Tyler Marcotte.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Acuna snags it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 3.
And up next for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got it by him for the K. I think the key. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Marcell Ozuna. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Goldie makes the grab, one away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Here's Jarred Kelenic, 1 for 2. Line drive. It gets down. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here's Sean Murphy. This to center field. Carlson settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Busch.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Kelenic rounds second on his way to third. In to score from first. It's 5-0.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So the batting order turns over. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. To third, Arenado. And that's the third out. 1 run, a pair. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Michael Ciani. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
This one popped up. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Bounce to the left side. Oh, nice play. The throw, and they get the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Edman in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick. back in 2016.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Edman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. At the plate, Michael Harris. Lynn back to work. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Puts it away for the out.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. It bangs off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
1 out, runner at second. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. That's hard hit on the line. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there are 2 outs. Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 3. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Albies on at second with 2 down. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
2 outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
The new pitcher in the game, Zach Thompson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Jared Kellner. And there's the strike. Ball 1 there. The 1-1. Up the middle, Edman. They get the force, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 7 and the Cardinals. Back here in St. Louis, stepping in, Brendan Donovan.
second baseman,
The wind and the pitch. There's the strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Throw on to Olsen. Awesome play there.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Gorman.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Close, but called a ball. And the count 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. To first. That is the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop,
Michael Busch next up for the Braves. Good eye right there.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Hit hard, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Donovan with a relay throw, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So a man aboard, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. This one in the air center field. Carlson squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's an 8-run lead. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
The batter number 1.
So up next, Ozzie Albies. That smash towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, on to the bottom of the eighth. Here's Nolan Arenado.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Strider still out there to pitch the eighth and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Righty to the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And downstairs. And the pitch. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now the center fielder, Dylan Carlson. That one drifts inside. Motter, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Out to short, Busch. Over to Albies. Over to first, safe. Man at first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Ciani. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Over to Albies. And that is the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Braves 8 and the Cardinals nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Thompson back to work. Thompson measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and he reaches safely. Here is Matt Olson. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Carlson with a quick throw back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Carlson settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
2 on with 1 out. And next for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Ground ball, Goldie. There's one. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. So bottom of the ninth, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. Here comes a pitch. That's in there. And there's a ball. And here it comes. Hard hit, right side. Albies over to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here comes Tommy Edman. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. Just missed.
2 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. 1 out left for the Cardinals. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. In there, and it's 0-1. Dives, and he can't hang on. On to first, ball game. And the Braves extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs.
Hey, one more word, I'ma call you.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves held their opponent to just 2 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Brandon Marsh hit for the cycle as the Phillies got the best of the Yankees 20-8. The Miami Marlins broke up their 5-game losing skid as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-2. The Mets starting pitcher, number 34, won the game, finishing a complete game, one hit.